Hey, what's going on, shrimp keepers? Today, I want to talk to you guys crazy stuff that's going on. We got so many updates happening right now. So many different things going on, like a ton of irons in the fire. Got my phone going off, of course, but let me turn that off. Oh, it's probably somebody to schedule something. But anyway, yeah, so there's an absolute ton going on right now. We have one thing happening after the next. We have the shrimp competition going on that's just getting ready to release. I probably have like 10 products on the website that we have, but we haven't put on the website. Redoing the website, new fish room or shrimp room, another import order coming in. Me and Jeff are just working hard. And so it has been a crazy, crazy, crazy couple of weeks. And shout out to everyone just coming into the live stream. Thank you for being here. But yeah, so we have so many irons in the fire right now. Like it's just been nonstop. So today we've been building the fish room all day. I came home to change real quick and then do the live stream, then go back. And Ruby, our puppy, just got vaccinated, so she had a lot going on. Oh, excuse me. So she got 2 vaccines today, so I kind of had to babysit her all day and see, like, make sure she wasn't reacting to the things or the vaccine or anything like that. And so with all these irons in the fire, I have to choose one thing that like I'm gonna focus all my time on, or at least one thing that am gonna focus on. And so right now our main focus is finishing the shrimp room. That is our absolute main focus because we need to get the next import in because we're getting low on shrimp again. And once we get the next import in, it's 30 days of quarantine. So like, we might as well get that in as quick as we can so that we can quarantine and get the shrimp ready. So there's just so much going on, and so we're gonna touch on a lot of that today. But let me pull up the chat, see who all is in the house. Excuse me, I'm not. My allergies are kicking my butt today. All right, so let's see who all decided to come and hang out with us. We got Evelyn in the house first. We got Nisi. Sharing it. Thank you so much, Nisi. We got the fish nerd in the house. He says, "What's up, shrimp fam?" And if you guys didn't know, we are hashtag shrimp fam. Ama Aquatics says, "Hi, Rob. What's going on, Ama?" Devon, Guppy friend. We got Joshua July, Bookshelf Aquatics in the house. Deluxe Shrimp. Just a lot of great people. What else? Platy Pens in the house. Shout out to him. Jan P. Cow's Fish Room. Nick K. A lot of stuff. Nick on his way to his math final, popping in to say hello but can't stay. Well, Nick, thank you for being here. Michael's Fish Room in the house. What's going on, Michael? Joshua, Samil Kapoor, BW. We got Kang Lee. We got Danny's Aquariums. McMurray Farms always in the house. Richard Huff here. Yeah, thank you guys all so much for being here. World's Pets just tuning in. We got Strict 9. We got Ruru 2, B-Dub, Victor, Horn Dog. We got a lot of people in the house. Thank you guys for being here. So let me fill you guys in on what is going on. And so again, if you guys are just now here, we have a ton going on. Like you can see these tanks behind me, like right here. They're like way low on evaporation, way low on evaporation. They need attention. So there's a lot of like loose ends right now, just crazy stuff going on. And so it's a work in progress, and you have to pick what you're going to slack on and what you're going to work on. And so the other thing is we want to do that outdoor pawning series where it's getting so close. But that's going to happen as soon as we get the import in. I got this is really cool. So on Monday, we went to a local guy who is a wholesaler for coral, and just a really nice guy. I don't know if you guys saw that video or not. If you haven't, go check it out. But we went and visited this coral guy. His name's Jim, and Jim has like all these old refugiums made out of Rubbermaid ponds that he's not using. He's just like, dude, like I don't want them. Like, you pay me like X amount of dollars, they're yours. And he has a ton of them. So we're gonna go pick up all the ponds. We're gonna clean them, and that's what we're gonna use for our outdoor shrimp breeding this summer, just to kind of see how that goes. And so like we got like a 300 gallon, a couple 150s, a couple 100 gallons, and then I'm sure we're gonna get Amanda some smaller ones. So there's definitely a lot of little stuff going on right now. I can't wait to do a video of Jim's like whole setup, because it is if you like coral, that place is the place to be. He has like, I want to say 20,000 gallons of water of salt water, like different coral. He has no livestock, so it's all coral. It's unbelievable. Oh, but yeah, so one of the problems we're running into is we're running out of shrimp. So we definitely need to get another import in and try some different stuff. And so that's going to be coming up here in probably 2 or 3 weeks. I'm guessing. I'm thinking it's going to take us through the weekend to finish this next room and like finish the ponds in it and get the setup all done. And it's gonna be a lot. Like Monday night, I think I slept like 7 hours and I worked the rest of the time. Last night I slept like 5 hours. And tonight I told Jeff, I'm just like, dude, let's work as long as we can, as hard as we can, and get as much done as we can. And so hopefully we'll make a huge dent in the shrimp room tonight. And then I'll update you guys with that on probably Thursday or something like that. Either Thursday or Saturday, I'll do an update. And so there's a lot of irons in the fire. I'm burning from like 7 different ends. And so it's good though, it's definitely good to be able to grow and expand and do stuff like that. But if you guys have any questions about, anything, feel free to ask them. Let's see. The Platy Pen said, just got my shrimp in. I'm doing the unboxing. Well, Platy Pen, let me know how they arrived, because that's another thing. So we've been having issues with breather bags, not the cordon breather bags, the long life, which we keep going back and forth, like cordon, lifelong. And in the past 2 weeks, we've had like 7 bags break during shipping, which is like, I mean, that's just ridiculous. And so we just had another one this morning. It was a really big order, and 2 of the 4 bags came in broke. Luckily, there was like 2 shrimp dead out of the whole thing, but I'm sure more are going to die throughout the week. And so it's just like, it's one thing after another. And Derek Reunion says, what up? Watching you on a train to the airport to go to Iceland. Dude, that is so sweet. Derek, you better have a great time in Iceland. And I'm sorry, I'm so phlegmy. Like, I hope you guys forgive me. Koss says, please don't forget to email me when you have time. Yeah, Koss, I definitely have to email you for sure and get all that stuff sorted out. I apologize. It's been absolutely crazy. McMurray Farm says, do you plan to expand to saltwater as well? No. Like, I plan on doing saltwater for fun, but like not expanding into it. Like maybe in the future, but I mean, I never saw saltwater as a potential for me. I just like doing it because Ken's doing it. I'm helping his business. It's fun for me to look at. Like, I really enjoy watching the coral. I don't want to take care of them, but I enjoy watching them. I want to try to breed saltwater shrimp. I think that would be fun. So I think that's probably what I'll do. But I don't foresee myself going into saltwater. Sorry, guys. Tim Jack says, when do you anticipate the rabbit snails will hit the website? That is a great point. Rabbit snails should hit the website any day now. Honestly, they're ready to go. I just haven't listed them, and it comes down to time. There's like rabbit snails I haven't listed. We have a huge order of sponge filters we haven't listed. We have tank dividers that we haven't listed. We have the shrimp brooders that aren't listed, which is like a really nice shrimp hatchery. We have food that we haven't listed. The list goes on things that are just sitting on our shelves that are ready to sell, but we just haven't put them up for sale. And it comes down to our website is terrible too. And so like I don't like our website at all. And so I've actually been working to change the website, which again adds one more thing to the plate that's already full. And so it's just making time for everything and trying to balance it all. And yeah, the shrimp contest is going on. That's a whole different thing, and that's something. The shrimp contest is actually something I'm looking forward to, and so that's going to be an enjoyable thing that will get my mind off of all the stressful things, and I'll actually look forward to breeding shrimp and competing with people and talking with people, opposed to actually like just grinding out work all day every day. And so so that's where I'm at with that. But great question, Tim. And Strict Nine, thank you. Sean Eckhart says, "Can you go over what this next import order consists of?" Yeah, so I'm actually waiting on my wholesaler to give me the list. But I'm thinking we're gonna do like a large order of black rose because they did really well. We're gonna do a large order of fantasy blues. We're gonna do a couple different types of blue neo Caridina. We're gonna do a lot of crystal reds. We'll probably do some different tangerine or not tangerine tigers, some different Taiwan bees, like your galaxy pintos, your regular pintos, your shadow pandas, your extreme blue bolts, like things like that, like stuff that I know will do well and like as far as living. And so so yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of different stuff. We're definitely gonna do like cherry shrimp because they did really well. We're gonna do probably some oranges, and we'll probably start transitioning to wholesale too. And so it'll be good. Ollie Taylor in the house. Need to complete my import application and get into the contest, brother. Ollie, you like are on my list to contact, and I've been meaning to, and it's just been crazy busy. So Ollie, thank you for the super chat, man. You are always supporting us, and your support means the world to me and Amanda. I know me and Amanda both really enjoy your comments and talking with you. So thank you to you and Laura for all that you guys do. If you guys don't know Ollie, he's a really really nice guy. He's really getting into the shrimp hobby over in the UK, and he's one of the main reasons that I started doing the live stream this early. Just because of, there's so many people in the UK that want to be a part of a live stream, but we always do it so late. So Ollie, thank you so much, man, and I will definitely be getting a hold of you here very soon. Tim Jack said it is all good. Time is the most valuable commodity we have. Don't stress about it. Yeah. So the thing that about time is, like, I love it when they say like a billionaire versus someone that doesn't make very much money. We all have 24 hours, so it's just like, how are we spending our time? Are we being efficient with it? Different things like that. And so I've really been making an effort to prioritize my time and figure out like, what should I do over here and what should I do over here, and kind of separate my life into things that I can lack on, things that like I can put off for a little bit, and things that need done right now. And so me and Jeff were actually working on that this morning with the business, is like, what are the things we need to focus on immediately, and what are the things we can push off, and what are the things that we don't need to do, and that's like way in the future. Because what ends up happening when you're not focused is you end up doing the things you enjoy doing, or the things that you have to do. And so there's a lot of things that get neglected that are probably more of a priority than what you're doing. You're just not doing them because you don't like to do them. And so to kind of have that accountability and having an employee, so Jeff really helps me out in that aspect, because he's there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10, 12 hours a day. And so if he's there, I'm going to be there. And so it makes me work longer. And then he's constantly like, hey, what are we doing next? And it really keeps the day moving. And so Jeff has been a huge help. So shout out to Jeff if he's listening. I know he's over there doing drywall right now. We got a few pieces hung before I left, and he was cutting in the receptacles and tacking them up more. And so yeah, Jeff's been doing a really really great job for us. I really hope we can keep him around long term, because whenever you find a good employee, you have to hold on to him. So the only thing is he lives an hour away, which I know is a tough thing for him. Oh, what's with the Nashville shirt? Yeah, so this is just what I was wearing today. It has nothing to do with anything. My wife bought this for me when she went to Nashville on a bachelorette party. Yeah, so it's her way of saying like, "Hey, well, I was at my bachelorette party. I was thinking of you." And so, yeah, Ruby Taco is right here sleeping. I don't think you'll be able to see with the camera. You can see her butt end. Oh, that's her head. Never mind. Oh, so that's little Ruby. Ray's Aquarius in the house. Let's see what Ray said. Yeah, me and Ray, I've been talking to her in chat, and she had, or not in chat, in comments, and I really feel like Ray's going to be a part of the shrimp competition, which is awesome. Because if you guys don't know, Ray, she started a channel, which I don't even know if Ray's your first name or not, so I apologize. But anyway, Ray started a channel probably three months ago, something like that, and she's been on vacation, things like that. But she really does a great job with editing and her presentation, and so to have her part of the contest is going to be a lot of fun. So I got to build a starter pack for her for the blue jellies, and then she said she would be a part of it. So that's going to be exciting. So shout out to Ray's Aquaria. Thank you for being here. And what else we got going on? Um, where are Amanda and Ruby? So Ruby Little Taco is down here. Amanda is actually at work today. She's a nurse. She delivers babies for a living. And so she's working her big girl job today, making us some money, which always helps. And so the Platy Pen said, at Lup Diesel, not a single dead shrimp in the order of carbon release I got from you. Platy Pen, that is great news because you got a lot, man. I want to say you got like 25, 30 carbon release if I remember correctly. And so having 0 dead is huge. So thank you for sharing the feedback. Ollie says I'm at a friend's house to be his best man. He has 2 empty tanks, so much potential. Hashtag shrimp fam. I need you guys to sell it into him and his fiance. Yeah, so your friend, I don't know his name, Ollie, but definitely get into shrimp because shrimp are where the cool people are. Obviously, all the cool people are here now. And so, yeah, shrimp is definitely a huge thing. It's something that's fun. And so to be a part of it is, I mean, it's really enjoyable. And shrimp is such a relaxing thing. It's low maintenance. You set up the tank, you really don't have to think much about it. And so shrimp is like the perfect thing for someone that doesn't want to do too much, doesn't want to be too involved in the hobby, things like that. They can just kind of get them, enjoy them, do a water change once a month, and there's pretty colors, all that good stuff. So you guys, if you're not into shrimp, you should get into it. 8strick9 says, do shrimp molt often or just after breeding? So shrimp actually molt before they breed. Females can't get buried until they molt, and that's when the males do their business. But yeah, so shrimp usually molt about once a month, something like that. If they're stressed, they'll molt more often. That's when you start having issues like failed molts and things like that. Stormy Mist in the house. Stormy Mist, you were gonna get some shrimp too. Shout out to you. She said, "I am cool because I'm here and ordering shrimp soon." Yeah, Stormy, you definitely have to tell me when you order, and I'll hook you up. I'm excited for you to be a part of it as well. We got Raymond Fish Fanatic says, "What's up, Rob? Just got in. Thumbs up. Thank you so much, Raymond." Priscilla's in the house. What's going on, Priscilla? Hello, hello, she said. Made it in for once. Woohoo, it's early. Yeah, so I mainly do this early live stream for all the UK fans out there, the UK shrimp community. Definitely have to show them some love. And so, yeah, so anyway, I want to, let's see. So, like I said, we have a ton going on. So let me think. We What's the big thing right now? We have the shrimp room, the existing one, and we're trying to figure out like, hey, we have this room. We need to kind of condense some tanks, do some water changes, get it all ready, figure out how many shrimp we can fit in that room, how many shrimp we're gonna put in the new room, and then kind of plan the new room like what systems are we gonna have? Because like at first I was all set on like 20-gallon logs and 10 gallons and selective breeding. And it's gonna be great. And now I'm like, oh, I want to do ponds. And so ponds take up a lot more space. You kind of just slap them in the middle of the room, and I don't know if they're gonna work yet or not. So it's like this next room is gonna be like, if I set up a tank, is it gonna stay there for long? Like, am I gonna have to move it? Am I gonna have to break the tanks down in 4 months? Like, what's going on? On top of all this, Amanda really, really wants to move. She misses her family, and so she wants to move back to Indiana. Currently, we're in Ohio, which would be a whole different story. That would be crazy. But you got to make the wife happy. You have to. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah. So I don't know if I don't know how long it will be, but I'm sure we'll move eventually. It might be 10 years, it might be 20 years, it might be 5 years. Like I just don't know. It might honestly, it might be a year if something like perfect opens up, and we'll just see how that goes. Kyle's Fish Room says, "I'm definitely coming to the meetup. I will email you today with some shrimp and items if you don't mind bringing them with you." Yeah, Kyle, for sure, my friend. I will bring some stuff for you. Don't worry about that at all. I'll definitely be at the meetup on Sunday. And if you guys aren't familiar with what the meetup is, we are actually having Sashimi Whiskey is organizing it, but we're having a meetup for Nick Richards, who shout out to Nick Richards, lives in Wales. Really great guy. He's actually coming to stay like 5 minutes from my house. He's renting his own place, and he's gonna be here. And Nick is just gonna kind of hang out, have a good time, help us out at Flip Aquatics, go see some of the country. He's never been in the United States before, and so we're Sashimi Whiskey is like doing this meetup for him at one of our pet stores here, and like a lot of people are coming to town. We're all gonna hang out, like just kind of have a fish meetup and see some fish tanks, see some fish, see some setups, and it'll be good. So I'm really excited for that. I'm excited to have Nick here. I could use an extra set of hands, as much as he's willing to help while he's here. But yeah, so we just have a lot going on. Ruru 2 said Lucas and Rob team up, build a huge shrimp warehouse. Lucas Bretz, I know the poor guy needs some help. He's like got a ton on his plate. I actually talked to Lucas, I want to say 4 days ago, and I think he's getting ready to redo his whole room, redo the filtration, redo the water change system to kind of automate it more, so he's not putting in so much work and not getting anything out of it. And so, no, not that he doesn't get anything out of it, but he's doing a lot of unnecessary work that could be optimized and automated, all those type of things. So I think that's where he's moving to, is like automating more things, and so that's why he's been so AFK lately. Which, if you guys don't know what AFK is, it's a gamer's term for away from keyboard. But yeah, so that would be awesome to team up with Lucas. I could always use the extra set of hands too, and I know Lucas can. Scrimp Life says, "Keep doing what you're doing. Spread this amazing hobby." Thank you, Scrimp Life. Really appreciate it. That name still is cracking me up, Scrimp Life. It's easy to remember though. But thank you so much for the super chat. Like always, super chats help so much. Um, Stormy Miss says, "Rob, can I come too?" Stormy, I'm guessing you're asking if you can come to the meetup. It's in Cleveland, Ohio. At least it's close to Cleveland. It might be a little bit farther away, but it's around Cleveland area. Yeah, if you and your parents want to come or whatever, definitely feel free to come hang out with all of us. It will be a great time. Ollie Taylor says, "I've been talking to Nick. He's such a solid dude. So psyched for the guys to meet, or for you guys to meet. Yeah, and it'll be cool to get him on camera. Like, it's just gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm excited to meet him too." Um, Devon Fulton says, "Can I breed bristlenose with my shrimp?" Absolutely, 100%. You can breed bristlenose with your shrimp. Every once in a while, they'll go rogue, eat some shrimp, and that's not good. But 99% of the time, most bristlenose will live with shrimp and not bother them whatsoever. And so I have a lot of friends that breed bristlenose and shrimp together, and it seems to be a pretty nice symbiotic relationship. Let's see. Nisi said, "Short, so good to see you. How are you?" Yeah, Short, how you doing? uh, that's awesome. We got H2O plants in the house. Moved towards New York. I'm so close to New York. I want to say I'm 3 hours from New York. So not New York City, but Buffalo, like those places. And so I don't know where you live, Justin, but we could always do a meetup. That would be fun. I know I would enjoy that. The Platy Pen said, "Did Amanda not see the crazy windstorms in Indiana this week?" No, but I'm going to point that out so that she's afraid to move back. God, thank you for bringing it up. I need as much ammunition to keep her here as possible. What else we got? We got Scrimp Life said, "I got the name for you. LOL. I heard you accidentally say scrimp once when you meant to say shrimp, and it stuck. LOL. The website is the same name as well as YouTube." That's funny. That is really funny. So you got it from me, Scrimp. Good stuff. McMurray Farm says, do you think the time that your lights is on makes a difference on your shrimp's lifespan or its stress? So like, I mean, if you blast a shrimp with bright light all day and give it nowhere to hide, like obviously that shrimp's not going to do as good as a shrimp that just like has mediocre light, a lot of hiding places. So there's an extreme one way or the other. But if you're just talking about light in a normal tank, like if you have a normal tank setup and you have bright light on it and low light on it, and there's ample amount of hiding places, then the light's not going to make a difference one way or the other. The only thing the light will do is it will increase the color. So like a bright light, on the shrimp will definitely give it some nice color. Please. Oh man, excuse me. But yeah, so that's my theory on it, at least. H2O Plants Justin says 3 hours. You say I might have to drive once the fish room's set up. LMAO. But yeah, so the fish room. So it's gonna be really cool. This new fish room. I'm gonna have to pick who gets to film it first because I've already got people saying, "Hey, I need to make a trip down and do a video," and they're like, so many people already have your old fish room on video, but no one has the new fish room. And so I already have a couple of people saying like, "Hey, like I want to be the first one," and so we'll see how that goes. Chrison, hello, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. Again, sorry I'm so like nasally. Like I really do apologize. Man, I can't even talk today. You guys are getting all kinds of laughs over on the other side of the screen. Abraham Alvarez, thank you so much for the super chat. Really do appreciate it, my friend. Super chats always help. Just another way to support us and allow us to do more of the videos and more of the things like that. So thank you so much for your support. And yeah, so anyway, let's talk a little bit about Flip Aquatics. Oh my gosh. So we're getting a new website, which I got to give a shout out to Corey from Aquarium Co-op. He's been giving me some help as far as website advice, where to get or what platform is the best, template, how to do this, how to do that. And so I'm completely switching websites, which is going to really help us because our uh, whenever you have more than 2 pages, it won't let you go to the second page. Well, at least sometimes it won't. It's like a stupid problem, and I don't know how to fix it. I've tried. And so we're getting a new website. We're gonna start automating things like shipping. Like right now, we do shipping manually. So like when we get an order, we print the order out, we go through, we bag it all up, we type in the shipping information, we print the shipping label, we tape it to the box, and then we send it out. And the whole process of shipping probably takes us 7-8 minutes per package. And then if we have an automated system where it's literally like it pulls it up on our website, you put in the weight, you hit ship, and then it automatically emails them. That would take like a minute, maybe 2 minutes. So we're saving 5 minutes for every box we send out, which is like, that's a ton of time once you add it up over the course of the month. So like little things like this, which are going to make our processes and our business move more efficiently, is only going to open me up to have more time to do more YouTube videos or get more shrimp in or get more snails in or do this or do that. So the more time that I can free up, the better off we're going to be. And so that's what I'm really working hard for, is optimizing things. And once this next room is done, like the next shrimp room, we are going to have so much more room to do so many more different things. So like that room has the like more capacity than the other room. And so we can easily cram, not even cram, we could easily have 100 tanks in there, no problem. We could have up to 300 smaller tanks, no problem. And so there's just a lot that we can do. We can move into microfish, chili rasboras, celestial protenios, scarlet batis, otocinclus, like, micro corridorus, like things like that. Not micro corridorus, but like small cories, like the pygmy cory, like just little fish that we can use with shrimp. We can do assassin snails, we can do neurite snails, we can do mystery snails. And so the more room we have, the more freedom we have to like open up into all these new different animals and stuff, which is great. And that's when it's fun. Let's see. So there's a lot of new things that we're moving towards that are going to make us so much more efficient. And I'm just really excited to go into this next winter and all this with just some new stuff going on. So sure. So Flip Aquatics is getting a facelift, everybody. Like it definitely is. And it really helps having people like Jeff around that can really take some things off my plate. Felix said, "Hello, did you try aquaponic on your shrimp tanks?" I never have. It's definitely an option. It's definitely something. Right now, I just don't have the time for it, to be honest. I really, really don't. But it is a really, really good idea. Priscilla said, 100 people watching. Hit that like button, people. Yeah, guys, anytime you hit the like button, anytime you're watching, anytime you subscribe, I mean, all it does is it encourages all of us as creators to do more videos, to do this or do that. Like, who doesn't like knowing that they're doing a good job? Like, who doesn't like a pat on the back? Who doesn't like a high five? Like, you know what I mean? And so it's things like that keep us going. So anytime you guys subscribe, you like, you comment, that's what we love to see. And that's what really motivates, at least me. Like, I really enjoy it. Like, I know I've had some great questions or great conversations with some of the people in the chat. Like, Ray's Aquaria, like, just because we were talking the other day, like, we had like a decent sized conversation just through comments. Like, if she would have never commented, we would never had that conversation. And so it's just little things like that, like connecting with you guys makes this all worth it. And so yeah, it's just really, really great. We got another super chat. So Abraham dropped on a super chat. Thank you so much, Abraham. Is it a good idea to overstock a 12-gallon fully aquascape planted aquarium with shrimp? I would say this: overstocking some. You mean an overstocked as far as plants go? Because if you do, then that's a great thing. I would say 12-gallon tank, you can easily have, 30 adult shrimp in there, just buzzing around. And that's if you don't have any other fish, an Otis Cinclus or something like that won't count. But yeah, I would definitely put some shrimp in there. Plants and shrimp go hand in hand. They just work together, symbiotic relationship. But Abraham, thank you for the super chat. As always, we really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much. McMurray Farm says, your mother-in-law once said, keep it shrimple. I'm using it as my closer in my videos. Don't know who invented it, but I hope you don't mind me using it. Yeah, so as far as I know, my mother-in-law created it. And so yeah, so no, you feel free to use it. I know there's a guy named Simply Shrimp on YouTube or on Instagram, and it's like his hashtag. Like it's not keep it shrimple. It's like let's keep things shrimpable, like something like that. And so it's so close. So yeah, so like so many people are using it. I'm gonna trademark keep it shrimple, but you have permission to use it for sure. So McMurray, definitely use it, and I appreciate you asking, man. Let's see. I know I just missed something. Blah blah blah. Howdy, Rob. Da-da-da. Yeah, Justin, definitely Shopify is the place to be. Yeah, Shopify is gonna help so much. I know that you're probably super happy with it. Justin, how long did it take you to make the transition, like from whatever you using before to Shopify? Like, was it like 24 hours? Was it, and I'm talking like actual time that you worked on it. So I'm really interested. I'm thinking it's gonna take me like 48 hours, to be honest. Like, I think I'm just gonna crank it out over this weekend or something. But Rob, if you need some help or insight, let me know. Justin, for sure, man. We'll have to set up a little Google Hangout, and we can talk a little bit back and forth. I help it. There's one thing you can't get enough of, and that's help. Whenever someone's willing to help, it goes two ways. So I'm willing to help people too, and so yeah, that would be great. Shopify plus ShipStation, Rob. Amen, my friend. That is what we're moving towards. 100%. Love seeing the coral setup and saltwater stuff. It is so important to keep learning, and it's cool to see how excited you guys are. Ollie, thank you so much, man. You seriously give the best feedback. The saltwater tank is a blast. You really, really cannot beat the colors of a saltwater tank. You just can't. And like to have so many coral that are actually living creatures that are so beautiful and vibrant in color, like That is awesome too. And so to bring all those things together, like I love it. I absolutely love it. So is I don't really like saltwater is too much work for me, but I love watching it. Oh, Aquabeard said, since you're getting a new website, in the meantime, can we place orders here? No, you can still place orders on my website. I'm not making the switch until the next website's live, and then I'll literally go boom overnight, and it's the new website. So you won't even notice the website being any different until one day it's just a new website. Um, Crimson or Chrison said she subscribed to Ray's Aquarius, so that's awesome. It's definitely a good channel to be a part of. Let's see. Scrimp Life says is now 30 or has 30 tanks, counting in 2 shrimp rooms, a veteran-owned, operated Ken and Zag, just spreading the love. Also got Class, White Clouds, Pea Puffers, etc. So you got a lot going on, my friend. A lot. Just don't forget to leave the heat on in the fish room. Yeah. Thank you, Brian, for keeping it real. You got to keep the heat on. I've made that mistake so many times. Crimson says, Rob, when will you be getting Pinocchio shrimp? So we really might be getting them in this next order, just depending if they're available too. Stormy Miss is a YouTuber as well. Let's go check out her channel. Go to channel. Shout out to Stormy Mist. Wow, Stormy, you do have some uploads. That's awesome. I love it. I'll have to check out your videos later. Dragon fruit taste. Ew. That's awesome. But yeah, so Stormy Mist does have a YouTube channel too, so guys check her out. And let's see. Let me bring this back up. This weekend, my friend will be uploading content. So a lot going on. The Shrimp Nerd said the add-on sale. Are you buying cherry shrimp? They go great with CPDs and pygmy cories, which we also have. Solid plan. Excited to see the growth of Flip Aquatics. Yeah, so that was from Corey's video, I believe. Corey just did a breeding shrimp for profit, and so he has a lot going on and did a really good video as far as that goes. All right, let's see. Richard Pizzell. First of all, Richard, what's going on, my man? Richard said, will you be selling your black tigers in small amounts instead of starter packs? Yeah, so the black tigers, we are just now getting to the point where we have enough to start selling. And so they are very, very, very close. We've just been hoarding all the babies right now. So that's what we have going on there. But yeah, we will probably not do starter packs of them for a while, just until population builds up. But we definitely will be offering them in smaller amounts. But Richard, thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really, really appreciate it, my friend. Let's see what else we got. McMurray said, just by talking about likes, you went from 30 to 60. Wow. So I actually don't have the like thing pulled up. I have Google Hangouts pulled up, and then I have the chat screen. So I don't even know. But thank you guys so much for the love. You know, from this side of the camera, you guys get all the love in the world. So it's cool to see that you guys are sending the love back. Really do appreciate it. Let's see what else we got. I just saw one. Crizon, I don't even know if that's how you say it. Crizon BXL says, Rob, the unboxing of coral was amazing, and that blue color was killing. Yeah, so I literally thought the unboxing of the coral was a great video. Like, I really enjoyed making it. I enjoyed seeing the coral. Like, there was a lot of cool stuff. Now, granted, it probably wasn't edited the best. You know, I probably could have put, coral overlaps in the video so that as I unboxed it, you actually saw what it looked like in the tank. But that I didn't do. So I could have made a video, but I think because I'm so into doing shrimp that when I do a video outside of shrimp, it's like the audience isn't there for it. So it just didn't do as well as some of my other videos do, but that's okay. Like, again, it comes back to what I enjoy and what I enjoy making videos of. And as long as it's still something that you guys all enjoy, it's good. And that's all that really matters. Hey, Rob, Bookshelf Aquatics. My cherries keep breeding like crazy. What do I need to worry about? Or when do I need to worry about overpopulation? They are in a small nano tank. So it really depends. I would say it's a good idea to take all the babies out at some point and move them to a different tank, and then let the adults be in there, let them settle in. Or it's probably even a better idea to move the adults and leave the babies in there. That's probably the best idea. And then if you're constantly moving the adults, then the babies can grow up. Once you grow them up and sell them or breed them again, just keep moving the adults out, and you'll always have babies in the tank. That way, the babies don't have to compete for food anyway. They just can find it. Kyle's Fish Room says, at Flip Aquatics, are the carbon really pretty hardy? Yes, the carbon really are extremely hardy because out of all the shrimp that we imported, carbon reallys were one of the ones that did the best. We had like no deaths like when we first got them in. Safine Islam, I think that's how you say it. Did you get sexy shrimp yet? Not yet, but they are on the wish list for sure. And so, yeah, they're definitely on the wish list. Most shrimp are sexy. I do agree. I definitely agree with that. I scrolled down to the bottom. Sorry. I'll work my way back up. What are the easiest shrimp to keep? Strict9 said, the easiest shrimp to keep are definitely cherries because they have been in the hobby for so long, so they're used to a wide array of parameters. So definitely you can keep them in pretty much anything. Harder water preferably, definitely not salt water or soft water, not salt water. I still got salt water in mind because of all this coral talk. Drew said, hey man, do you know when you'll be having blue dreams in stock again? Yeah, so I actually have some USA bred ones that are really close to being ready. I just haven't pulled the trigger on selling them. I probably will pull the trigger in the next week or two. And so yeah, if those don't end up coming up for sale, then I'll have more in about 6 weeks when I get that imported in and then quarantine it for 30 days. So in about 6 weeks, those would be ready. I love Diesel from Kyle's Fish Room. Is 10 shrimp a good starter for a 10-gallon tank? 10 shrimp is a good starter for pretty much any size tank out until like you get to like 20-gallon long. 10 shrimp is good. You can usually turn 10 shrimp into a lot of shrimp pretty quickly. I once turned carbon reallys. I got 10 of them. All of them died but 3. The 3 bred. They repopulated, and then I had a tank of like 300 in a 20-gallon tank. So you can definitely turn some numbers as far as shrimp go. Let's see what else we got. Blah 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 blah. Brian's Aquatics says, do you still have red reallys left? Yeah, so we definitely still have red reallys left. They are on the website. If you can't find them on the website, send me an email. My email is rob@flipaquatics.com. Flip as in like, flip something. And I don't know why I did that. That's funny. But anyway, yeah. So we definitely still have some red reallys, some black reallys. We have some oranges, some blues. A decent amount of stuff still. We definitely do. What else we got? We got Reef Community Worldwide in the house. I'm from Manchester, UK. Shout out to the UK love today. Thank you guys all for tuning in on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. Here in the United States, we call it Hump Day because it's bloop. We're almost over the hump, and now we got 2 days left until the weekend. All right, let's see what else we got. Praying for Manchester. Yeah, so I saw a lot of praying for Manchester. I am not plugged into the news, so I have no idea what happened. So if you guys, if you guys can fill me in real quick on what happened in Manchester, I will definitely keep Manchester in my prayers regardless. So I'm so sorry for whatever it is that happened. I know it's definitely an act of terror or something like that for everyone to be praying about it or something. So I definitely hope not many people were hurt, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear about whatever happened to you guys. Yodi Gaming said, can you tell me why my shrimp disappeared after my barbecue? That is so funny. Oh my gosh, Yodi. That wins the day. I gotta screenshot this. That is so funny. Hold on. Let me take a picture. Oh my gosh. Yodi, can you tell me why my shrimp disappeared after my barbecue? I don't know why I think it's so funny. Maybe it's just me, but that was pretty hilarious. Let's see. Blah blah blah. NM Aquatics in the house. What's going on, my man? Thank you for being here. Aquabeer said, when might the orange Neocaridina starter pack go up? Honestly, the orange Neo put it this way. My goal is to have all the products that we just have sitting here not for sale, up for sale. I mean, I really wanted them up for sale tonight, but the reality of it is we're probably gonna finish the shrimp room tonight because that's like the most important thing. I honestly I don't know what the most important thing is. Probably to put the probably to put the products up on the website is the most important thing. Just because, you can't do anything if you're not making money. Like money is the reason like I can keep doing things. So like I don't know. See that's again it comes down to it's torn. Like, where do I put my time? But to answer your question, the starter pack for the oranges and the blues and all the other products that we have going out right now will be on the website come Thursday. That is when it's happening. I won't let it go any longer than that. McMurray Farm says some of my blue jelly shrimp have red head and tail. Why is that? Not pure gene? Yeah. So, McMurray, did you get those from us? If you did, they shouldn't have. And if they did, I'm sorry. But yeah. Anyway, what happens is blue jellies are actually blue velvets, which blue velvets are bred from cherry shrimp. And so what it does is you have cherry shrimp, you have red rilly, and then they started getting like a blue tint to them. So then when you have a red rilly with blue in the midsection, it's called a blue rilly. And then to get a blue velvet, they actually bred the red out of it, so it was just blue. And so if you start getting blue jellies that have a little bit of red in them, that's because they're slowly starting to revert back to the blue rilly or the red rilly. And so sorry, Evelyn. Thank you for telling me it was a terrorist attack in Manchester. Definitely praying for the families that were affected there. I'll definitely pray for you all. So sending some love to the UK. I think Manchester's in the UK. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm terrible with geography. I'm terrible with a lot of things. I'm not terrible with shrimp though. There's the only thing I'm really good at. Um, but yeah, I'm on summer break. Yodi Gaming is on summer break, cracking the jokes here, making me laugh. Thank you so much. Red Really link on Flip Aquatics website. Nisi, thank you so much. Nisi, if I could give moderators gold stars, you would have got like 3 gold stars so far today. So thank you so much. You are awesome and I really appreciate you. What's a good starter shrimp other than cherries that you have in stock? World Pets. Red Rillies are a great one. Carbon Rillies and oranges. Those 3 are like awesome. If you don't mind if it doesn't breed, a mono shrimp are also a great option as well. They're pretty much bulletproof, and there's quite a few. BW said terrorist attack at the end of an Ariana Grande concert. Did Ariana Grande die? That's crazy. Mostly kids and young people. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh, 22 dead. I did not know this. This shows how much I'm not plugged into the news. Wow. I'm super sorry to hear that. Yeah, let me know if she died. I mean, I'll look it up, but if she did, that's horrible. But still, 22 people dead is terrible. Man, what's this world coming to? And then here we are, just enjoying shrimp tanks. Like that's how the world should be, right? We should enjoy the little things in life and not let the little things push us to a point where we do big bad things that affect other people. Yeah, lots of kids victims. Wow, I feel for those families, especially the parents. That's terrible. What's the most vibrant yellow shrimp in a planted 20 long? So the most first of all, Andy Ray, is the most vibrant shrimp that is yellow that you can put in a planted tank is 100%. Yeah, Nisi, gold star for you for sure. Is 100% the yellow King Kongs. Mm, oh my gosh, they are so beautiful, and their color is just awesome. So yeah, I'm glad Ariana didn't die. I think that's how you say her name. Again, terrible at pronouncing things. Terrible, terrible. But anyway, guys, yeah, so much love. Thank you all for being here. We got some good questions. We got a lot going on. Let's see what Ray says. She said, take your time. I love Diesel. I know I plan on buying a starter pack, whether it's today, tomorrow, or a week from now. Gotta have some jellies, of course. Thank you, Ray, again for being here. Let's do this. But yeah, and Stormy, thank you for being here. You guys are all awesome. I really appreciate our time together and just hanging out, and it's always good. But let's see. HTO Plant says thinking of doing 50% off $50 or more on the site. Too much? Me, you need to do a live stream, or we need to do a Google Hangout, and we can go over some business stuff. But yeah, we'll talk about that. Justin, thank you so much for being here as well. Thank you all. Much love. I got to get back to building the fish room. Amanda's going to be home anytime now. I'm going to drop Ruby off with her, and I'm going to head out. So you guys make it a awesome, blessed day. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Stay safe out there in this crazy world that we live in. And much love, everybody. Hashtag shrimp fam. Hashtag you guys are the best. Much love. I'll talk to you guys later.